guys, welcome back. So, I'm trying to film this video and we can't stop joking around and laughing because when Mason's around I get goofy and when he gets goofy too. I can't speak. Anyways, this is going to be our bullying experiences. Now, I will be going first. So, my first bullying experience was when I was in, I think it was 5th grade. It was 5th grade. And a girl, I'm just going to say her name. Her name is Glory. You guys won't know her. She won't find her. I don't even know where she is anymore. We were friends in 6th grade, but she was my bully in 5th grade. And I'll be talking about that. So, when I was in 5th grade, I was in an elementary school, of course. And in my 5th grade, it was the last year of elementary school, so we were getting prepared for middle school. Well, we had a new student, let's call her name's Glory. And Glory came in, and I was always very shy and very awkward. I was not good at talking to people. I wasn't good at getting to know people. I was a very shy, awkward person. That's what we have in common. That's how we became friends. We're both shy and awkward. Right? Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face is his advice. Don't take Mason's advice.
But you could.
You could, but don't. You get in trouble. Okay. Anyways, so Glory started, I don't even know why she hated me or did something, but I always, for some reason, had an obsession with blood. Not a murderous type of thing. It's like, whenever I got like a paper cut, I would like mess around with it and like mess around with the blood and just like squeeze and open my cut a little bit and just like look inside and try
at that moment, we knew she was a demon. I'm a demon, guys.
I was possessed by a demon at a young age who's obsessed with blood.
You did say you were haunted.
Oh my god. I'm haunted, and my hauntings were caused by my obsession with blood, or my obsession with blood was caused by my hauntings. Because I'm still being haunted and I still love blood. I love scaring the crap out of Mayson.
I'm not scared, I'm just concerned.
You're concerned for me?
Yes.
That's at first you're usually scared of me. He always says he's scared of me. He's not really scared. Anyways, so with my first bullying experience, her name was Glory. And I didn't know at first that it was Glory, but little things happened and I didn't think much of them. They were like little things, you know, she put glue on my chair, it was like glue sticks, so it did nothing but stain my jeans, which looked really weird. She just kind of laughed at me and made little jokes about things I said. And I was always very awkward. Those things I said were very hard. And I forgot to mention that Glory, we had table groups of 4. So it was like 2 people here and 2 people here, and they were connected with like a little line. There were 2 desks, and they were all moved together. And it was like 4 desks, and they were all pushed together. So it was Sarah, Gabe, Glory, me. So I was across from Gabe, and Glory sat next to me, and Sarah was diagonal.
I'm in awe at your memory.
Well, it was 5th grade. It wasn't that long ago, and it was like my worst and best year of elementary school. I loved elementary school, except for this year, but I also loved it at the same time because my teacher was the greatest. I'm friends with my teacher on Facebook because I loved my teacher. Oh my god, he was awesome, and I always loved his kid. He has a daughter named Claire, who I think is like 7 or 8 now, around there, and his wife was really nice, and they were all really, really nice. So I was always really, really close with my teachers, just because I was so awkward and I had trouble talking to kids that I hung in and stayed in the teachers' classrooms during lunch and stuff because I was not comfortable with other people. And my teachers were all really accepting about that. And Glory kind of teased that, but not very much. She just made like little jokes, and I didn't think much of it. She was like, she would put glue on my chair. She would joke about how I wasn't allowed to go outside, or just little things like that. And I don't remember exactly what she said, but I know exactly where she sat. And after that, it was not that bad. It was when we moved to table groups. So after that table group, it was me, Gabe, Caleb, and Glory. Me, Gabe, Caleb, and Glory. So Sarah and Caleb switched seats. I don't remember why. I think Caleb was not good in his table group because he always talked and he got in trouble for that, so they moved Sarah. Sarah was pissed off.
I already shipped them.
Who?
What you guys?
Gabe and Caleb? Gabe was in our band class, the hot guy we both liked, and Caleb's my ex-boyfriend. Don't ship that shit. Because, first of all, it's not bad. It's just Caleb's my ex-boyfriend. He's an asshole. I'll get into him in this video because he's a part of my bullying experience. And Gabe... I tried to hit you and I hit my own hand. And Gabe is like one of my closest friends. I loved him to death. We were really close friends. I haven't spoken to him in years. But we were best friends in elementary school. He lived like right down the street from me, so we always hung out. He has like 5 little brothers and 1 little sister. They did not stop till they had a little girl. I was not kidding. I don't even know if they have more kids or not, but they had a lot of kids. Anyways, so Gabe was really nice. He always defended me. He was always a really, really nice kid. I was always really close with him. But Caleb and Glory. So, getting into it, Caleb messaged me on Facebook one day, and he said, "I like you, will you go out with me?" And I was like, "Sure," because I was an innocent, sweet little girl. I was not innocent, I was not sweet. I was just a shy little girl. And I said, "Sure," and we started dating for like 3 days. We dated, and we messaged every day and stuff like that, and it was really sweet, but it was really stupid. And then he got his friend, Griffin, to dump me. So we were on the playground one day because I was finally okay going outside, and this was like my first time going outside, and it was mainly just because I had a boyfriend now. But he said, "I'm gonna use the bathroom," and so he went inside. I was sitting on the swings and I was swinging, and his friend Griffin walked up to me and said, "Caleb wants to break up with you." I said, "What? Why?" And he said, "Because he wants to date Glory."
Classic.
So he went to go ask Glory out. I was dumped by his best friend. Just Ellie things.
But I can stand behind his reason of, remember when I have to break up with the guy, how hard it is, so I can understand.
Yes, but when you dump me through text.
Actually, to be honest, I didn't know we were dating.
You were the one that was excited about it. And then, that's a whole nother story.
10.
I'm making a video about
10 videos long with that.
I'm gonna make a video about all of our experiences with us dating and what it's been like and how shitty you've been to me and how you were an awful boyfriend.
And yet, you are still here.
And yet, I'm still in love with you. You still have my heart.
Sorry.
It's okay. There's a girl I like, and I'm waiting for her to ask me out and all that. She's pretty.
She's pretty.
Don't say her name because she has a girlfriend and her girlfriend would kill me.
She's pretty.
She's pretty. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Jesus Christ, we can't make one damn video. We get too off topic. Anyways, getting back to my story. I will slap you. I will slap you silly. Anyway, so after that, I was really, really cold to them. Not that I was upset that he dumped me. I was upset that he didn't tell me to my face. Okay, this is not my first relationship. But tell me to my damn face, okay? Just talk to me. Don't text me.
That was an accident. You were at your dad's.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
That was not at that point.
What time were we talking about? It's here.
This is like when you told me you were with Bryce. I was like, but you're not really with Bryce, are you? And you were like, yeah, I am. And because
I actually didn't know that we were dating.
We were dating.
No, that's because I was talking weird again. I was talking.
And you didn't even tell me we're broken up. You're like, I'm dating Bryce, and I'm.
Yeah, I was being. I have my cryptic way of communication.
Don't be cryptic with this. Just speak. Anyways, we're getting off topic. We'll make a video about this later. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so Glory started getting a little worse. Not that bad. Still not that bad. She at one point she saw me like messing around with the paper cut, and I was like just feeling it, and I was like messing with the blood a bit. He hates blood. It's cringy to him.
I don't.
He doesn't like it. Anyways, so that happened, and Glory started calling me an emo, which I don't really think is an insult. It's just kind of who you are. So I just like, okay, whatever. But back then in that school, it was like emo is wrong. Emo is bad. Emo is the devil. Don't know why.
I never experienced that.
I did, but you also didn't go to my school.
Which I'm glad.
Yep. My school sucked, but it was awesome at the same time because I loved my teachers. Anyways, so Glory called me an emo, and I was like, oh, whatever. But then things got even worse. She would say a lot of things and start rumors and tease me a lot, and it wasn't as it was a lot worse than it was originally, because originally it was just like once a day she made like a little joke. It wasn't a big deal. I thought it was funny. It wasn't that bad. I wasn't affected by it. But then it became like every time I said something, she'd make a spin on it. And then whenever I got upset with her, she would say, well, my birth name is Madison, but I go by Ellie now to most people. He doesn't call me Ellie. He should, but he doesn't, because he knows my parents, and my parents would not support Ellie. They would support Madison. So he would make Glory would make jokes about Maddie and say, oh, is Maddie upset? Or is Maddie mad?
Is Maddie mad?
Mm-hmm. That's not funny, bitch. That was what was bullied. Anyways, and after that, it got it got a lot worse. Oh, knock your hat off.
You just did.
I know, I did. I'm proud of myself. Anyways, and it got a lot worse, and it's just that I wasn't really affected by bullying too much, and that's not even this is only my first story, okay? This was not that bad. I got a lot worse in middle school, but that's how everything kind of started for me. And in 6th grade, she said, I never bullied you, and I said, you made fun of me, and she said, yeah, but she said, no, I didn't. And she said, no, I didn't. I'm like, yes, you teased me every day, you made fun of me, you bullied me. And she said, I don't think it was bullying.
Bullying is the one thing you never forget.
No. Even if they do, you never forget. You can forgive, but you can't forget. And I became friends with Glory later on. In like 6th grade, halfway through, I became friends with her. She apologized for everything she said. She didn't think it was bullying. She thought it was just fun. And it wasn't fun for me. But that was the first story. Now we're going to get on to Mason's. Hold on. Okay, it's Mason's turn. Let's get into it, Mason. He's very shy. Look at the camera.
I think it was 2nd grade. 2nd or 1st grade. Seriously? Okay, so
yes, seriously.
usually, my mom would dress me up. In my video of how I knew I was FTM, I told you guys how my mom would do my hair, dress me up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so I would go to school, and I'd have these group of girls who I would go hang out with. Now, they weren't closely my friends, but I still knew their names. And we hung out, and then that was it. So we would play jump rope, we'd climb the beehive, which is like the dome, bars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we would hang out in there, do gymnastics, a whole bunch of stuff like that. And so I started getting into a fight with this girl named Selena, because she was Spanish, and I was like intrigued, because she knew a different language than I did. And so I'm like, hey Selena, will you teach me a few Spanish words? And she's like, oh, okay, sure. So she taught me some, but I guess they were bad. She said all the girls laughed at me. And so then I went to go hang out with the twins at the beehive. And so I was hanging out with them, and then they're like doing flips and twirls, and I tried to do one, but I fell, and they laughed at me, and then a whole bunch of stuff back down. I punched a girl in the face.
I'd like to point out, I was not friends with him. I would have defended him. I would have beat the shit out of Selena and all of Selena's little friends, and I would have protected you.
Okay, shut up. You're going to make me emotional.
Oh my god, all day I've been making him emotional by saying, I love you, you know that, right? And you will always be my best friend.
Dude,
I love you to death.
This video was emotional enough.
Yeah, I've been teasing him and making him all emotional because he knows I love him.
Anyways, so they're like all those girls were the majority of the girls in my class and in my grade, because it was a very small school. And so I literally felt like I didn't fit in with any of the girls. And so I went to go play soccer. And I would usually watch, I'd sit on top of the beehive, and I'd usually watch and see the guys playing soccer. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Then all the girls gossip, whatever. So I went to go play. And so I immediately became a hit. I was friends with all the guys. The guys were super cool.
Guys are a lot less petty sometimes.
As long as I could score a goal, they were fine. So that's what I did. And then one day it was like getting down with it was like done raining, and we were on the field. And then all of a sudden, at the last 10 minutes of recess, the big kids come out from their lunch and play, and they're like third graders who I thought were like big and tall compared to me. And so I was playing soccer, and then this one kid came out, and it was actually a girl, believe it or not. And she kicked a ball, and it hit me square in the back. And then I fell. I'm like, and I was laughing it off. Like,
it was an accident, you know.
Yeah.
She wouldn't do that on purpose.
Yeah. And so I started playing, and then all of a sudden, I was trying to get the ball from her, and then all of a sudden, the ball hits me in the back of the head, and I fall. And so I'm like, okay.
That one, it was more deliberate.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm done. Well, I'm gonna go. And my big brother was a third grader because he was a year older than me. Stuttering.
Dylan, her older brother.
Yeah, so he was sitting on the bench, and I came over.
Dylan, if you're watching, hey.
And I was walking over to hang out with him, and then all of a sudden I'm walking, and then all of a sudden the ball hits me again.
Fuck this person.
And I fall in mud, destroying my pink shirt that was actually my mom's favorite. And
that's why I don't wear nice clothes to school.
And my big brother, he picked me up, and we went to the nurse's office, and...
Thank you, Dylan. You are amazing. You are a savior.
Yeah.
Good guy, Dylan. Protecting your little sister. Or
yeah.
brother now.
I had to go home with the school clothes. I had to trade clothes, and...
Yeah.
My mom's like, what? She was my stepdad. She's like, what happened? And I'm like, oh, I just fell in mud, and I did the laundry, and I got the clothes fixed. And then from that day on, I would sit on the sidelines of the soccer field. And there was a whole bunch of like flowers and dandelions and bees. I loved bees.
You're obsessed with everything, insect and animal.
So I would always sit on the sidelines, and I'd watch, and then I'd wait for my big brother to come outside with his friends. I'd usually follow him around. Yeah.
And that's how you got close with Dylan and his friends.
I was always close with Dylan. And I was never really close to his friends. I was, like, more quiet.
Yeah, you were like me. Anyways, so is that all your story?
That was, like, the first time I was bullied.
Okay. And then there's a part, my second story about when I was bullied. I did not prepare him to get two videos.
I have tons of stories.
Okay. I did not prepare him, though, because we were, like, for 5 minutes, he was like, what story am I going to tell? Then he randomly sung a random song.
Pickles, onions, and cheese, and everything in between. Mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, and french fries.
Copyright. Anyways, so my second story about bullying was actually my worst of it all. Luckily, this was my last year being bullied because I moved online school. I now go to Connections Academy, which is in a great fucking school. I love it so much, and I love being able to do it from home, so I don't have to worry about other people. So, my story on my second bully. So this was when I was in 6th grade. It was right before I had transferred, because I transferred in 7th grade. So in 6th grade, this was actually just after I met my little Macy here. Sorry what he's doing with his hair. He's not focused.
You turned my name into a girl name.
Macy? Oh yeah, it is girl's name, isn't it? Okay, so my little Mayson. I turned you into a weapon too. Huh. Versatile name. Alright, Mayson, my little Mayson. I knocked his glasses off. I had his hat off. I'm wearing your hat now. Oh my god, it fits me so well. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Sorry, we always get off topic when we're together. Anyways, so, my story about being bullied. I like this hat on me. So my story about being bullied. So, it was in 6th grade and it sucked. I had two friends. And then people I was kind of close with, but not extremely close. And that was Mayson and Isabella, who now you guys know as Spencer. Spencer is one of my closest friends. I love him so much. Why are you looking through a photo album?
Keep talking.
Anyways, so Mayson and Isabella were my best friends. I love them to death. I was so close to them, and I always clung on to them because I was scared. So they both went to FO, as we called it before, and I went to RC, which was the same school building, but different classes, so I never got to be with them. So, when I was in my classes, I was always bullied. There was a kid, let's call him Manny. So, not his real name. Because I think the real kid, I think Manny watches my videos, so I'm not gonna. Anyways, Manny's from Ice Age?
It's the name of the man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never seen Ice Age.
Dylan liked the movie.
I've never seen Ice Age. I've only seen, like, snippets. I love the squirrel, though. Anyways, being off topic. Stop talking. We're getting off topic.
Dylan had a birthday themed with Ice Age.
Oh my god, something fell over there and scared the crap out of me. Anyways, so, Manny kind of teased me. We sat together in, our classes went science to band slash PE, then to humanities, then to IS, which is homeroom, which is half our IS, then lunch, then our other half of IS, homeroom, then we went to math, then we went home. So, he sat next to me in humanities, he sat next to me in science, and he sat next to me in math. We had different PE classes, and he was not in band, I don't think. I don't recall him being in band.
PE with you?
Yeah, we had PE together.
Yeah, we did that dance routine.
Oh my god, we did a dance routine for our class.
Except I moved.
Yeah, you moved.
I had a good part.
We got a B on it, though.
I was excited. I wanted to do the flips.
But they wouldn't let us do a flip.
No, I was like more like, we could do the flip, a different type of flip, you know, the round off, except I moved, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but we ended up getting a B without you.
I could have given you an A.
We could have gotten an A with you, because you were our best friend. We had it all worked out with a 5th member, but then he moved, and then we had 4 members, and we kind of worked around it. Anyways, so, Manny, was okay. Like, he was like, the same thing with Glory. He started out just slight teasing, not a big deal, and he was, like, really kind of nice when he wasn't teasing me, and we had a lot of fun conversations, and we always passed notes in class. It was so awesome, and we had so much fun. But, after that, oh yeah, Manny was in band. Did I call him Manny or Monty?
Oh, Manny.
I called him Manny? Okay.
I have a friend named Monty.
Really?
He's cool. He's from Germany.
Mine's not from Germany. Anyways, Manny was in band because he played trumpet.
I don't know the name.
Manny's not his real name.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Anyways, he was a kid. He was short, and he was in all my classes, and he played trumpet. He played trumpet. And you don't know any of the trumpet players, really. Anyways, so he played trumpet, and he did not sit anywhere near me. I sat across from him, actually. So he sat, like, right here. I sat way over here. So we were across the room from each other, and we didn't have to deal with each other. So, when we were in math, I think it was maybe the 4th month in to school, and we were sitting in math, and we were sitting together. We were talking, and then he just kind of started teasing me, and it wasn't a big deal. But people overheard what he was teasing me about, which led to a lot of things. Like, he teased me, and he called me gay, and he said a bunch of things. And nowadays, I'm very proud about being queer. I don't really know what to label myself. I call myself bi or pan, but I want to be open, so I don't know what I am. I know I like girls and I like guys, and I'm open to anything, so I'm not going to label myself, so I just call myself queer.
You also like pans.
I don't like pans. Pansexual does not mean I like pans. You don't believe how many times I've heard that conversation. Oh my god. Anyways, so, he called me gay, and it was just like a little joke, and it was, I knew I was queer, but no one else did. I was not out, and I was not comfortable being out, and back then in my school, if you were gay, you were not okay. You were bullied. I know. That's why gay is okay, gay is not okay. It rhymes. Anyways, where the fuck? I never let him in serious videos for a reason. I never let him in serious videos for a reason. Anyways, so, he, and people overheard him calling me gay, and they thought because we were kind of friendly that I confirmed it. So people started calling me gay, and it wasn't that bad. I was like, whatever, I don't care what you guys say about me. I don't care. I can handle it.
It's true, so
it's true. So why should I care? And gay is not an insult. It's the way you live. It's who you are. Accept who you are. Title of this video: accept who you are. Anyways. So, after people overheard him calling me gay, they started, calling me gay, and it did not do that badly until a girl, let's call her Ella. God, I hated Ella. We never got along, and she annoyed the crap out of me. I hated her. I don't even know how to explain it. I hated her. I could not stand her. She hated me. I hated her. She shoved me into a locker. Not like into an actual locker, but she pushed me into a locker. And if any of you have seen my videos, or a bunch of my videos, and my first beginning videos, you know I do not like being touched. If I allow Mayson to touch me, just because I became close with him and I love him, and I let certain people touch me. Mayson can touch me. Spencer can touch me. My family can touch me. But if you are a stranger, and you are not a doctor, keep your hands away from me. I don't want you to touch me. I do not like being touched. I feel really anxious when people have their hands on me, and I don't like it. I don't even like being, elbowed or anything like that. Anyone runs into me, and at this time when she pushed me into the locker, I had a full-blown panic attack. I fell to the ground. I was gasping for air. I could not breathe. I was panicking. People were leaving for classes, so I was all alone in the hallway. I think it was after lunch this time it happened, so one of the lunch monitors, I'm pretty sure it could have been a PE teacher. I don't really remember because our
locker area was by the tech room, by the fish.
No, this is by RC. My locker was way in the back, where you lead up that hallway to the lunchroom.
I see it.
So it could have been. I think it was because our gym teachers also did lunch monitoring. So I think this was either after PE or after lunch. I don't remember which one. And they were walking past the hallway and they saw me on the ground gasping for air, and they ran up to me and they were asking what was wrong. Because all the teachers know I don't like being touched. There was a letter sent out about it, and they know I have asthma, and they know that I feel uncomfortable when I'm crowded or people touch me.
There goes my chance of getting you to school with me.
Sorry, he wants me to go to his school, but I'm not going to his school. Sorry. I love my school. But anyways, again, getting off topic. Stop it! You're so bad at this. You're bad at filming serious videos. This is why I don't do serious videos with them. You're lucky I love you. I love you. Keep talking, he says. Anyways, so, and she saw me gasping for air, and she immediately ran to the office. They came back. They brought my inhaler for me, and they had me start taking breaths for it, and I started to catch my breath, but I was still panicking really badly, because this was like a panic sent me into an asthma attack, because my asthma is caused by physical activity, physical exercise, panicking from my anxiety, and I think it's public speaking. Yeah, public speaking. It was kind of like public speaking / attention.
New people?
When I get nervous and new people and everything, I get asthma attacks and panic attacks. So they got me my inhaler. I started to take breaths. I was starting to calm down a little bit, but not that much because I was still freaking out. I was able to gasp out what would happen. They were talking to me. They're like, "What's wrong? What happened? Are you okay?" And I started saying, Ella. I love how I can mimic that so well. I've had panic attacks so often I can mimic it. But I was like, Ella, and I was wheezing out Ella. And so they got Ella because they knew exactly who Ella was. She was in my classes. They had run-ins with me and her before from us fighting and arguing and not liking each other. They actually set us in a table group together at one point so that we could work out our issues. After this, they moved us apart. Obviously, because that's putting a student at risk.
This is at RC, right?
RC.
Makes sense.
RC and FO were fucking crap.
FO wouldn't go that far for a student.
No.
Oh.
But this was after...
You're having a panic attack. Well, good luck with that.
This was after the 8th grade counselor, because they had a 6th, a 7th, and an 8th grade counselors. My 6th grade counselor did nothing for me. My 7th grade counselor did nothing for me. My 8th grade counselor, he was not even my counselor. I had a 6th grade counselor. I did not have an 8th grade counselor. But he heard what happened, and he fought tooth and nail to the point where he actually called the parent-teacher board about bullying to fix it. Because what was happening to me was not okay. I was the first person to get gay bashed, I guess it's called in school. When I was not even out, I had not told anyone I was gay. It started from Monty making a stupid joke, and it caused all of this. So if he had not fought for me and not cared, I love you, Mr. M. I love you, Mr. M.
Same.
Mr. M helped him, Mayson too. I love you, Mr. M. You are so amazing. I saw you at, I think it was Fred Meyer's not that long ago. No, it was Costco. At Costco not that long ago. I love you. You are amazing. You saved me. And so he had the teachers move us apart. Emma was like on the left side of the room, I was on the right, and I made friends with the people on the right side because I sat next to Monty again. Or was it Manny? I think I called them Manny. Okay, so it was Manny. I sat next to Manny again. And so if it wasn't for Mr. M, things would have gotten a lot worse. But after that, I was still bullied. Only this time it wasn't for being gay. I was bullied for being a teacher's pet. The fuck are you writing? It's your turn.
Oh, I'm making another one?
If you want to.
Kiki.
Talk. Say words.
Let's see. Okay, another one when I was running, it's that, F-O.
Okay.
Okay.
Then talk about it. You don't need my approval.
Okay, so I was going back into being athletic after what happened at my previous school. And so I loved running. I always have. And then
we started running up and down the hills outside.
I went into small competitions when I was sort of running because I loved it so much. And then, so during lunch, I would often run around on the baseball diamond and I would like challenge people. And I would race guys and stuff. Guys were my favorite challenge.
You got a creepy Snapchat.
So, if it was a guy, I must challenge him because I had to be better than a guy. Because being told that was.
Did you race Devin at one point?
Yes.
Oh my God, Devin!
I beat him.
Devin was so hot, blue eyes, blonde hair, so hot.
The works.
He was so hot, and his last name was a synonym of. No, it was a synonym of. Well, I guess.
It was the opposite of what he was.
He was bad, and his last name was the opposite of that. Hold on one second. Keep talking.
Okay, so I would often race him. I actually beat him, but there's just one guy I could not beat. His name was Izzy, and so.
Sorry, I ran off, guys. I grabbed his phone because I'm stealing it.
And I would race him. And then one day I was practicing, and this was back when we got with the Chillimack hike. I don't know if you went on that. But we don't want to.
I went on the Chillimack hike.
Yeah.
And I also hiked Multnomah Falls.
Yeah. So we went on the Chillimack hike. Yay.
Okay. We just dropped the camera.
Wait,
Nope. We're not going to edit that out because that was funny as heck.
Okay.
I was stupidly moving my foot and I kicked it.
Okay. So we got back to Chillimack hike. My best friend had twisted her ankle and.
Sorry, I'm taking a Snapchat.
She twisted her ankle, and so she couldn't go down the hill, which led down to the baseball diamond. So I was running, and I was cornered by these group of girls. So I had, at first, backtrack, I had a friend who said she wasn't friends with this one girl who bullied me. She's like, no, she bullies you, I'm not going to be her friend, I'll stick up for you. And it said, now this was the same girl who cornered me. And with the group of girls she said she didn't hang out with, was the girls she was with. And I didn't even know them. I knew them because she hung out, because they were the gang of the girls that were bullying me. And so I was cornered, and they're like, you think you're so fast, and you think you're so cool, but you're not. And I couldn't stand it, and I eventually literally clawed my way out of the whole mess, and I ran inside, and then I literally broke down in the cafeteria.
Sorry if you hear anything, I'm Snapchatting her ex-boyfriend.
The way you said that. Anyways, so, after that, I moved, shortly after that, so I totally gave up. I went to a new school, new personality. I did nothing athletic. I told myself to only be a girl. And I would, yeah. Of course I got good grades in PE, and you guys probably know this by my video and my Wattpad intro, entry stuff. So that's pretty much that was my last bullying experience, because I moved to this magical place.
Magical place. Everyone who lives in Oregon wants to get the fuck out. The second I turn 18, I'm leaving the fuck out of here. I'm running. I'm never, ever, ever coming back.
No, where was this going to?
Bryce.
Oh.
What else? Look towards me.
It's in my pissy face. What is he saying?
Cool, does she still not like me?
That's gonna answer him.
I did not mean to answer him like that. Anyway, oh, we're still filming. Sorry, I'd never had a Snapchat before, but I've been messing around on his, and I'm falling in love with Snapchat, so soon you may get a Snapchat link in the comments, or whatever, you know, in the description box. Okay, are you done with your last playing experience? Okay, I guess we're done. I was not paying attention to half of the story. I guess I'll pay attention in editing now. Anyways, alright, we love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being a part of my life and my friends and my family and being here for me. Bullying sucks. It's not my exit. Bullying sucks. Sorry I dropped my phone and did not pay attention. I was really disorganized. She messed me up during my stories. I messed it up during his.
And in my next video, I will release the new song I'm creating about potatoes. Stay tuned.
You gotta love him. You don't, but you do.